Hi, this is Scott Weidenkivowitz. Today I want to talk to you about the app called Stellar. This app is really interesting. Basically what it allows you to do is create little stories in a sort of an Instagram fashion in an app that you can browse through whatever the story is in photo, text, and video, however the user create those stories. And you can actually connect your Twitter and Facebook and an Instagram account to share out your new stories. But take a look. Here is my Palouse story. Now, what I did is I gave it a title, and then I gave a little bit of a text intro, and then went right into the nitty gritty with the photos. And you got different layouts for different photos. You can choose how you want to have them displayed or cropped, and it's a lot of fun. Let me show you the Seattle one. Here's another one. Different cover title style, a little bit different intro text, and then again photos that you can have different layouts for. And then here's my street litter project. Again, different layouts again, and you can really choose how you want it to customize it. And it's a really fun app. The only problem with it is that you have to do it all from your phone, which means you need to get your photos to your phone. And that is not always an easy task for everybody. And I mean, you don't always want to use your phone's camera photos, because sometimes they're too low of a resolution. And if you really want to show off your photos in the highest quality, then you really want to get it from your camera, your mirrorless or your digital camera, whatever camera you use for your professional photography, and get that to your phone. And so today I want to show you how I go about that. And before I do that, as far as a photo business goes, let me just mention Stellar could be used for photography business. Let's say you have a wedding that you're photographing. Now, I'm going to bring up wedding photography because it's the easiest to talk about. You can create a magazine or a story, for that wedding specifically. So you can make a, John and Kate's wedding, and when they open it up, they could just get a little bit of a preview of what's in their wedding, and they can share this Stellar story with their friends, and that actually will build up your Stellar followers and get your brand out there. So Stellar could be used just for fun, or it could be used for your actual business. So think about it. And now let's dive into how you can actually use that to create your own story. Okay, so it all starts with Lightroom. We as photographers are mostly using Lightroom to do any of the work that we do, to organize our photos, to keep them, edit them, and to keep them in our workflow in whatever way we choose. And Lightroom, as of Lightroom 5, had the ability to do Lightroom Mobile, okay? And now Lightroom CC, that's even more seamless, and it's constantly getting improved with each update. You can see here I have a travel folder that is actually synced. This little mark right here shows that it's synced to Lightroom Mobile. And all these photos are actually on my phone, okay? So you might notice these are my Palouse photos. These are my Seattle photos. And then I have up here some of my Katy National Park photos. So I did this so that I can quickly grab photos I want for my Stellar stories. So here is my Lightroom Mobile. You can see again, those are the photos synced to my phone. Now you could do this with your iPad as well, but here they are on my phone. And let's say I want to choose, now on an iPhone, it allows you to select multiple, up to I think 3 or 4 at a time to save to your phone. So I'm going to just do select, or I'm going to hit share rather, and I'm going to choose some of them that I want to share. I'm going to do that. I will do this one, and these two. Now, watch what happens if I try to share this. It's not going to let me save it to my phone because it's 7 of them. You can see down here at the bottom there's no save images. But if I cancel that, go back to share and just choose a few of them. So let's say I'll do 3. And you hit yes, the check mark at the top, I'm done. Now look, save images. I'm going to save those 3 images. Now, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to hit share again. And I'm going to move on to this one, and this one. So I'm doing 3 at once. Save images. Share again. So it is a little bit repetitive to do this, but it's worth it in the end. Do this one. Let's do the pano. And then I might do, yeah, I'll just do those 2. Save images. Now that I am done, I've got my images on my phone. All I gotta do is launch Stellar. So let's go back, let's launch Stellar. Now here we are. It's showing you what's new in your feed. I'm gonna go add a new story. I'm gonna choose that as my cover, and then I'm gonna just choose my media. Now, the way you choose is actually in the order you select it. So I'm actually gonna choose it like this, from bottom to top, and hit import. And it's gonna import those from my camera roll into the story. It's gonna lay it out how it thinks might be best, and then you can adjust from there. So watch, I'm gonna change this. Actually, let's make this font black. Done. And let's call that Acadia National Park. Done. Now, I can change the layout if I want to. I can make that the title. However I want to do it. There's a lot of different varieties you can do. I'm going to cancel and leave it how I had it. Next page, you can add a little bit of an intro. We came for the sights. We came for the views and found unicorns to crush. Okay, now again, you can change the layout for this if I want to do it in a different view. I'm actually gonna go back. I actually like that little trailer one, so or the little bus one. Now you can start swiping over to the next pages, and you can change the layouts for each other page. So, for example, do this, and then if you don't like the crop, you can move your crop. Oop. Got a little bit of white down there. There we go. Go to the next one. Layouts. Let's see if I like this one. No. I might actually just keep it like that. That's actually pretty good. Next one. Sometimes, and look, you can actually add text. If you want to, you can add text below each photo. I just chose not to, but you always can. It's up to you what you want to do, of course. I like that, actually. Let's just move this over, get a little bit more of that lighthouse. Swipe over. I don't know why this one is blank. Gonna just delete that page. And that's a good layout. I like that one. Now I think this is the panoramic, so I don't know if that'll even work. I've never tried a panoramic in this one before, but so panoramic may not actually work, so I might actually just delete this one too and stick with 7 pages. So now I can preview that, and you can actually start swiping through and seeing how it looks as other people will see it. And then when you're good to go, you just hit publish and then choose where you want to be. So I'm putting it into travels. And now it's published, and now I can share it around. So I'll just tweet this. I'm done. And if I look at my count, I now have 4 stories. So there you go. And then when you're done, make sure you go back to your phone, go to your photos, and make sure you delete the ones you just added. So I'm deleting all of those because I don't need the really large camera photos taking up space on my phone when I already have them on my computer. So that's how we do it. I go through Lightroom Mobile, download them in batches of 3s, and then create the story in Stellar. And a little bit of a side note, this is also how I get my camera photos to Instagram. Same exact methodology, except instead of going to Stellar, I'm going to Instagram. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I hope you get a lot out of Stellar for both your photography and potentially your photography business.